Hi and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm really excited about doing this video, and this video comes from the Speak Life coaching group. And so today we're going to be talking about something that I think is very important and probably right on time for many of you. So today we're going to be talking about why you deserve better. So whether you know it or not, you do deserve better. And the sad reality is our insecurities, and we all have them, cause us to justify just a few things that I wrote down in my notes. So number one, our insecurities cause us to justify why we stay at a job that doesn't appreciate us, why we stay in a relationship that no longer is a healthy one, why we allow people to talk to us any way they feel like it, why we don't step out and do the things we really want to do. And last but certainly not least, it allows us to justify why we keep people in our circle, our inner circle of influence that should no longer be there. And truthfully, some of those people in your inner circle should never have been there. So let's jump right on in to talk about a little bit more about why you deserve better. So you have to know you are not too damaged or have nothing to offer anybody, because sadly some people feel like they just have nothing to offer anybody, and that's just not true. So you accept things and people that you should be rejecting. Don't ever let anybody tell you you have messed up so bad that you don't have a right to the best things in life. And let me tell you, there are some people that do this to folks every single day. And I'm here to tell you, I don't care what you've done, you still deserve to have the best that life has to offer. You have to learn how to get rid of people in your inner circle that don't give you the warm and fuzzies. And y'all know what I'm talking about, when you need them. So in other words, if these people only remind you of all the mistakes that you've made in life, and sometimes these people are your family members, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You have some people that are closest to you, and they always sit back and say, and this usually happens when you have some good things going in life, and there's always that one person that says, well, I remember when you did this, and I remember when you dropped out of school, or whatever that negative thing was that happened so long ago in your life. And you're like, okay, yeah, I did, and so what? That was then and this is now. Let's stay in the moment with what's going on in my life now. So you have to learn how to get rid of people that add no real value to your life. They simply need to go now. And even as I said that, y'all know who those people are in your life. And like I said before, sometimes these people are family members. You can love them, but love them from a distance. You don't have to break bread with them, but you can still love them, but they just can't be in your inner circle because they add no value to your life. And I'm not talking about, when I say value, I'm not talking about, how they can give you things or, know the right people to put you in touch with. I'm talking about when I say add some value. Sometimes adding value is just my being there to support whatever it is that you're trying to do and, help you grow this idea that you have. That adds value to your life. But if I sit and just pick apart everything that you want to do, I'm not adding any value to your life. So you need to get rid of those people. I mean, like right now. And if you don't know how to do it, you reach out to me and I'll help you get rid of those people, because they're just the worst, period. First, let's talk about some things that you need to do like right now. So first of all, you need to be specific about what areas of your life you've settled for less than you deserve. So like I said, you can get out a pen and paper. If you can do it off the top of your head, that's fine. But write down the areas of your life where you have just settled. And we all have some area in our life where we just settle, because that's just the way life is. You can't go somewhere that you've never been without a map, right? Or a compass or GPS. And the key word with what I just said, when I said first you need to be specific, the key word is be specific. You have to be specific about the things that you have settled for in your life. And you can't try to dance around it and skip over it and make it all flowery and beautiful. Keep it real, be specific. Next, you need to know what it is you want. Again, you have to be specific when you do this. If you know that your weight is out of control, don't just say, I need to fix my weight, because clearly we all know that. Be specific and say, I need to lose 50 pounds or I need to lose 100 pounds, whatever it is. See, because I think sometimes if we don't own up and be specific about what it is that we need, we feel like if we don't achieve whatever that goal is, then you're not going to be disappointed. But more importantly, you will not have disappointed someone else. Forget all of that. Be specific about what it is that you need. Let's see. I'm sorry, I got off track. So be specific and say that you need to lose 50 pounds and that you want to gain, or you want to gain all over muscle mass, get stronger, whatever that goal is, be specific about it. So third, start acting like, and I love this, start acting like your new change has taken place. And stop walking around looking broke down until your change comes. Whatever you do, don't let fear stop your growth or keep you from moving forward. Visualize in your mind's eye how that change will unfold in your life. Write down what you see, hear, feel, and think. So let me just put a pin right there. So what I'm saying here is that I need you all to start acting like the change that you want has taken place. And I promise you, when you do that, you will begin to walk upright. You're not all hunched over and looking like the world has just beat you down. Stand up straight. You know what I mean? Get your shoulders in a neutral position. Hold your head up and keep on walking and doing what you do on a day-to-day basis. That change will come, but you're going to start acting like it's already happened. And so, like I said, you want to write down. So this is what I need you to do. Every now and then, I need you to take a minute. Go to your quiet place, wherever that may be, and I need you to close your eyes, and I need you to do a couple of deep breaths, and then I want you to think about the change that you want, and tell yourself that this change has already happened. So you got to see it in your mind's eye, and then you'll get it on the outside. And so, again, like I said, I want you to write down on a piece of paper, after you do that little meditation assignment I just gave you, I want you to write down on a piece of paper, I want you to write down what you hear going on around you. What do you see? What can you feel? And what are you thinking about? And then put a date on it. Date it. And then every 30 days or every 60 days if you like, or even 90 days, up to you, go back and look at what you wrote and then see how far along you've come in achieving your goals. So in closing, if you are truly ready to have better, then here is something that I want you to take away from this video. Number one, let people know a change starts now. No longer will tell them, no longer will you, and then you tell them what it is that they're doing, and you let them know that no longer will you do this, no longer will you say that, or no longer will you make me feel this way. Okay? Then I want you to hold your head up high and wear the new you proudly. Remember, I just told you about that. Walk around and hold your chest up and your shoulders back and your head up high, and wear it proudly. Number three, update your wardrobe. The new you deserves new clothes and new shoes. Change has to happen on the inside as well as the outside. See, because sometimes some people, not all, but some people tend to dress according to the way they feel. So I want you to get a whole new wardrobe, and you can just get a few pieces here and there and start dressing different, and I guarantee you'll start to feel different. So number four, change your hair and or get a new pair of glasses. You may even want to start thinking about wearing contacts. One of the things that I've always done whenever I decided to make a change in my life, I've always done something different with my hair. Not necessarily my glasses, because it just depends on if it's time for me to go get my eye exam and, you know, get me a new prescription or what have you. But I'm always in favor of changing that hairstyle for the ladies and even for the men. Maybe get your hair cut a little different than the way you normally do. I don't know about men's hair, but for you ladies, you know, get your little cut, get your little color, and I promise you, you will feel like a completely different person. And as I say that, in case you all had noticed, and I wasn't going to point it out, but in case you had noticed, I actually went and got my hair done today. So as you can see, I have a little color. Are you feeling that? Because I'm feeling it. And I actually got my hair cut down. So I'm feeling like I have a whole new attitude. And y'all was silly. And number 5, be sure the new you shines no matter where you are or who you're with. See, I've seen this happen before too. The new you is shining. You're walking along. The world is at your feet, so to speak. And then you see that one person that always likes to remind you of your past, and that whole demeanor changes. So where you were walking upright, now you're all slouched over. Stop that. Stand upright. Stick that chest out. Even when you see that person that you know always has to remind you of your past. Keep it together. Okay? Keep it together. And last but certainly not least, this is a bonus. And this is just my little free gift to you. But last but not least, if you're into tattoos, get a new one or update one that you already have. Can I just tell you, and I just threw that in for my own, but one of the things that I did when, I think I shared with you all in the video before, that I had my first really bad breakup as an adult. Well, actually, I should say ever, come think of it. And, you know, I had decided, okay, I need to do something different. So all this stuff that I'm sharing with you today, these are things that I've actually done. So I'm not just pulling this out of my back pocket. I've lived this, so I know how that works. And so I went out and got my first tattoo. I'll never forget it. And it's of a butterfly. And because the butterfly signified change, right? Because, you know, butterflies had to start out as something else, right? So the new them is now the changed butterfly. So I went out and got a butterfly, and I just absolutely loved it. I got it from the Red Octopus right across from Andrews Air Force Base on Allentown Road. Love it. I've gotten all my tattoos from there, but I digress. So when I said get you a new tattoo, sometimes it just feels good to get a tattoo. And so every time I see that tattoo, it always is a reminder of when I decided to change my life. And so I just wanted to throw that in as a bonus. And if you're not into tattoos, you know, I got that. But for those of you that are, get one, get a new one, or change one that you already have. Maybe you have a nice tattoo. Go and let a tattoo artist add something fancy onto it, something cute. You know, change it up a little bit, because we want the new you to just shine all over the place. In fact, I want you to shine so daggone much people get tired of looking at you and wondering, what the heck is she doing? Well, this is the new you. So they're not going to understand that. But don't worry about them. You just want to make sure that the new you is always shining through, no matter who you're with, where you go, or who you run into when you're out and about. So I thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time. And as always, I just really love you guys. And I thank you so much for supporting me and supporting my channel. Until our next video, take care.